The CSOE and SOE lesson plan template is the first lesson plan template that I have seen before. I have not seen or used any other lesson plan template in order to compare to this one. I do not come from a career with any teaching background to compare to this. While reviewing this lesson plan template, I noticed that it was very well formatted and easy to follow along with for creating a lesson plan on a subject. I also noticed it was very detailed, but seems at times there's too much detail in the lesson plan template for the subject that I am getting my teaching credential for, which is physical education. Where am I? This is not a preferred template that I would use for physical education class, but there are certain parts of the template that I would implement into another lesson plan template. I like the measurable objection section of the lesson plan template, which is what will your students be able to do? Because in physical education, I will be teaching a physical activity that they will need to learn, and there could be some students that have not done that activity before. In this section of the lesson plan template, teaching a student something new is something I look forward to. I also like and agree with the need for the assessment portion of the lesson plan template, because determining a student's progress toward an objective, although could be a different task, is challenging that all teachers need in order to ensure students are learning the subject. As it relates to the elements in the lesson plan template that could be challenging, the assessment, although important, would be challenging. The reason for this is because in order to determine if a student has made progress can be different for each student. And so some students could achieve the objective faster than others. For helping students that are not learning the objective as quick as others will be the challenging part of this part of the lesson plan. Another part of the lesson plan template that would be challenging would be having diverse learners. When there are diverse learners, I have to adapt as a teacher in order to teach the subject and have it be understood by each student. Each student might absorb information being taught based on their abilities, and so this part can be challenging because depending on the diversity of the students, I, as the teacher, may have to tailor or change the way the subject is taught to fit the needs of the student. The last aspect of the lesson plan template that could be challenging would be the professional teaching standards section. It can be challenging to ensure all teaching standards are incorporated into a lesson plan, because when you become a teacher in a subject, it is like you are an expert in that subject. You are knowledgeable in what is being taught, and sometimes it could be difficult to ensure that all the standards are also being included when teaching the subject, because you would be teaching off your knowledge of the information and not what standards outline should also be considered when teaching that subject. In closing, the lesson plan template, if a great guideline for teaching a subject that I will use parts of when creating my own lesson plans. Thank you.